Family planning is what it was called, and the campaign was massive many years ago. But for women in the Volta region village of Mangotideke, there are children and pregnant mothers everywhere, literally everywhere. Now that the community has been provided a birthing center following a JoyNews documentary, JoyNews Gifty Andopia has been speaking to them about family planning as she profiles 4 young women. Now 3 of them are teenage mothers and all of them are school dropouts.
3 women shared their stories with me. Happy Go was only 19 years old when I first met her. She had 1 child then. Today, I am meeting her again. She has had 1 more and has a 3rd baby on the way.
When I deliver this one, I'll take a break, but it's left with 1 more. I wanted 3, but people say 3 is an imbalance.
At the time, Happy had freshly dropped out of school, and occasionally she cooked for the man who made her pregnant. Now, she lives with him. With 3 children at 25 years, Happy says there is 1 more to go. She is a farmer now, but she relishes the idea of going back to school.
After delivery, if someone offers to help, I will learn a trade.
Like in many villages, teenage pregnancy is very common here. As a matter of fact, the teenagers live with their husbands.
My name is Jennifer.
Jennifer Agbasa's husband tells me his mother-in-law says his wife is 19. Jennifer seems a bit younger, but she tells me she has been married for 2 years. She's carrying her first child. Jennifer dropped out of school at class 3.
We were evicted from where we lived. I had no option but to sleep in town.
I
want to go back to school.
Jennifer's story does not really add up, but she also says she'd like to go back to the classroom, even if she has to start at class 4. Daniel Ajaho, her husband, would not allow that.
She will not go. If she goes to school, she will leave, so she will be a seamstress.
He would rather Jennifer learns a trade so she can take care of their child when the baby finally arrives. In fact, he has some big dreams for the child.
President Jema. Whether it's a boy or a girl, he or she will be a president. Or, if it's a girl, she will be a nurse.
Except he will not allow the mother to go back to school. One of the most touching stories I heard here at Mangotideke is that of Precious. Precious is 19 years old. She has had 1 child and is expecting a 2nd. She dropped out of school in the first term of her first year at Enum Senior High School.
I'm just making cocoa for selling.
And she finds the porridge sales profitable because her husband, who is a driver, compliments her efforts. But her story may sound very familiar to many.
My mother, the woman that I stay with, the woman said that she did not have enough money for paying my school fees, so I should pack my things and go to my father's house. The moment I came to my father's house, my father said that he also did not have money for paying the school fees. That is why I'm struggling. I came here. My mother also does not like me, say that I should stay with her. And that is why I came to my auntie's house over here. My auntie take me goodly, and she also gave me a good idea so that I should work like this and work this. But as for my mother, dear, no. Even though when my child near him too, she will whip her and said that even though when she cook and my child was hungry too, he will refuse. She will refuse to give it to her brother, who meets me and tell me about it before me I follow her.
Getting pregnant by the man she is with now was a breakthrough for her. She had nowhere to live and no money to finish school. Precious tells me her heart is at peace now.
I think a lot, even though a lot of things, then I got mad, but my auntie said that I should come to his house. That is why I came here. Now the moment I came here, and I'm free. And my heart also cooled down. My mind also cooled down. That is why I'm making my thing over here.
She desires to go back to school also. But like the others, she is not sure she can do that with 2 children on her hands. Besides, Her husband, who wants more children, may not allow it.
Yes, he was saying that, but not me. Who is saying that I will have 4 children? He is saying that because I'm not the head. He is the head for me. So whatever he said, that I could do. If I get a person, I will go back.
If you get what?
If I get a partner, the person who protects me through, I will go back. But now I'm saying that because of my children, so I want to do some business.
After my conversation with her, however, she promises to convince her husband to stay at 2 children for now. Bless Akabo is about the only woman here I've interacted with who is able to express herself evenly. Bless has completed an NVTI course in auto engineering, a program sponsored by the Ministry of Gender and Social Protection, but which ended in 2013. Bless completed the first certificate but could not continue with the second certificate because the sponsorship ended.
I want to be an engineer, auto engineer. But now, when I get out of that place, my parents don't have money to send me to the other side. So I joined a man. So I'm with him now. But he said he don't have money again. That's why I'm in the house.
She lives with her husband too. He is a driver and she sells vegetables. She, like Precious, is determined to have a discussion with her husband post our conversation. But in the meantime, she tells me she cannot make it into another program without external sponsorship. Bless has 2 children to take care of.
If I can get somebody to sponsor me to go back to SS, I'll go and do general arts. I want to be a nurse. That's what I planned for my future before.
In fact, she wants to try government's free SHS, but she says she needs someone to take her through the necessary processes and will do so once her 6-month-old baby is grown enough to be left for someone. Like the others, the number of children Bless can have is dependent on what her husband says.
I'm with a man. If the man said 2 is enough, then it's okay. I can decide for myself, but my mom told me that if not because of us, she's sick now. If not because of she delivered 6 children, she will be dead now. So we are the one catering for her, so I should deliver more than 4. But I said, by God's grace, if God give it to me, I'll deliver it. I don't want to remain housewife forever. I want to be working because my husband is working. He's a driver. So I want myself to be working to get my own money.
And still to come in business, Chartered Insurance Institute rounds up annual general meeting with a call on the National Insurance Commission to adopt a name and shame approach to improve confidence in the sector. More details with Darryl Kwa.